Charles Bronson was born Charles Dennis Bukowski on November 3, 1921, in Ehrenfeld, Pennsylvania, the son of Lithuanian immigrants. Growing up as one of 15 children in a household marked by financial hardship, Bronson experienced poverty and responsibility at an early age. His father died when Charles was 10, and he began working in coal mines to support his family, performing physically demanding labor that instilled resilience, discipline, and a quiet toughness. These formative years shaped the persona that would later define his screen presence: stoic, determined, and unflinching. After World War II, during which he served with distinction as a tail gunner in the United States Army Air Forces, Bronson used the GI Bill to study art and eventually transitioned to acting. These early experiences laid the foundation for a man whose life and career were defined by perseverance, integrity, and a commitment to craft, far removed from Hollywood glamour. Early career in Hollywood. Bronson began his acting career in the 1950s, taking small or uncredited roles while navigating an industry wary of his Eastern European surname. To improve his prospects, he adopted the Americanized name Charles Bronson. His breakthrough came with roles in The Magnificent Seven, 1960, as Bernardo O'Reilly, and The Great Escape, 1963, portraying characters that balanced stoicism with subtle vulnerability. Bronson demonstrated an ability to convey profound emotion through minimal expression, a quality that would become his signature. His performance in The Dirty Dozen, 1967, further solidified his reputation as a powerful screen presence. During this period, he cultivated a reputation for professionalism, focus, and a disciplined approach to work. Despite Hollywood's focus on charm and showmanship, Bronson's understated style and authenticity set him apart, attracting fans and critics alike who recognized the depth beneath his rugged exterior. Breakthrough with Death Wish. The 1974 release of Death Wish marked a turning point in Bronson's career. Playing Paul Kersey, a man driven to vigilantism following a personal tragedy, Bronson tapped into contemporary anxieties about crime and justice. The film's commercial success not only established him as an action star, but also resonated with audiences who appreciated the moral complexity and intensity of his performance. Subsequent sequels expanded his influence, making him a defining figure in the vigilante genre. While known for his tough exterior, Bronson imbued characters with humanity, often conveying vulnerability through subtle gestures or expressions. His approach combined physical presence with emotional restraint, creating memorable, enduring performances. This period solidified his global reputation, particularly in Europe, where films like Rider on the Rain, 1970, enhanced his popularity, earning him affectionate nicknames and admiration for his unique approach to acting. International acclaim. Bronson's appeal extended far beyond American audiences, particularly in France and Italy, where European viewers celebrated his understated heroism and emotional depth. Nicknamed the Sacred Monster by the French press, he became known for a presence that transcended dialogue, conveying strength, tension, and subtle emotional resonance. Films such as Once Upon a Time in the West and Hard Times highlighted his ability to blend stoicism with inner complexity. European audiences embraced his minimalist style, contrasting with Hollywood's preference for charm or verbosity. Bronson's international popularity allowed him to command creative freedom, collaborate with visionary directors, and develop a distinctive cinematic identity. This cross-cultural recognition contributed to his enduring legacy, establishing him as a global symbol of the stoic, authentic hero who combined moral gravitas with quiet intensity, influencing generations of actors and filmmakers across genres and continents. Marriage to Jill Ireland. 3 years after his first divorce, Bronson married English actress Jill Ireland in 1968, a relationship that began during the filming of The Great Escape. Their marriage became one of Hollywood's most enduring partnerships, both professionally and personally. The couple blended families, raising 7 children, including those from previous relationships, adopted children, and 2 of their own. Despite demanding careers, the Bronsons prioritized family, often bringing children to film sets to maintain connection and intimacy. They divided time between a luxurious home and a rural Vermont estate, cultivating a lifestyle that balanced privacy, comfort, and hands-on parenting. Jill's equestrian interests and training of their daughter Zulea exemplified the family's dedication to nurturing talents and experiences beyond the screen. Their partnership was defined by love, collaboration, and mutual respect, shaping Bronson's personal life even amid international fame. Jill Ireland's illness and legacy. In the late 1980s, Jill Ireland was diagnosed with breast cancer, facing a prolonged and challenging battle with courage and grace. She became an advocate for cancer awareness, sharing her journey publicly and inspiring others. Her illness and eventual death in 1990 profoundly affected Bronson, who had long maintained a stoic public persona. Jill's passing left a lasting emotional impact, highlighting Bronson's private devotion and capacity for deep affection. Her life and their relationship were commemorated in the television film Reason for Living, which explored the profound connection between the couple. This period revealed a different dimension of Bronson's character, the tenderness, commitment, and love that existed behind his tough exterior, emphasizing that even the most resilient individuals carry vulnerability and deep personal bonds that shape their lives and legacies. Later years and final marriage. After Jill's passing, Bronson found companionship with Kim Weeks, marrying her in 1998. Their relationship emerged from shared experiences, including the production of Jill Ireland's memoirs, and provided emotional support during Bronson's later years. He continued to maintain privacy and focused on family and personal life rather than public appearances. Health challenges, including respiratory issues and other age-related concerns, gradually limited his activity. Despite stepping back from acting, Bronson remained connected to his loved ones, emphasizing the importance of companionship, trust, and support in life's final chapters. Weeks' presence provided stability, care, and continuity, allowing Bronson to navigate the complexities of aging with dignity and comfort. Their marriage exemplified quiet devotion and mutual respect, contrasting with the intense public persona Bronson displayed on screen. Rivalry with James Coburn. While Bronson generally avoided public conflict, he reportedly harbored strong dislike for fellow actor James Coburn. Their differing approaches to acting, Bronson's understated methodical style versus Coburn's charismatic, casual approach, created tension, particularly during The Magnificent Seven. Bronson, focused on authenticity and craft, reportedly viewed Coburn's style as superficial and at odds with his values. Though never violent or openly confrontational, Bronson quietly avoided collaboration with Coburn thereafter. This professional and personal distance reflected Bronson's preference for integrity over popularity, choosing to preserve creative principles rather than accommodate personalities he found incongruent with his own. The rivalry highlights Bronson's uncompromising nature and devotion to craft, illustrating that his commitments extended beyond performance into principles of character, professionalism, and artistic philosophy. Health, death, and legacy. Charles Bronson passed away on August 30th, 2003, at age 81, at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles. The official cause of death was respiratory failure due to metastatic lung cancer, with secondary conditions including chronic obstructive pulmonary disease and congestive cardiomyopathy. A lifelong smoker, Bronson faced health challenges common among men of his generation, which ultimately limited his later activity. He was laid to rest in Brownsville Cemetery, West Windsor, Vermont, a serene location reflecting his appreciation for privacy and a grounded life. Bronson's legacy endures through his iconic performances, influence on action cinema, and the lasting impact of his personal integrity. Beyond his stoic tough guy persona, he is remembered as a devoted husband, father, and artist who remained true to his values, leaving a life and career defined by authenticity, resilience, and quiet strength.